Ready.
The first carry now. This is Williams. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division.
Let's go.
Fires one that's intercepted.
Come on.
At the 33. And they're set up shop at the 32-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover.
They stole two first from why did they win by two?
Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 21. Just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
Work, bitch.
But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it before I walked in the funeral.
Let's go. 60 points.
Kick. Oh, yeah, you must have that bad Wi-Fi.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. He'll get it inside the red
zone. Oh, y'all ain't never made it to
Gym down to the 19.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop.
Boy, I ain't get home to 2 in the morning, boy.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Son, boy, mama, them drinking. Boy, ain't know what time it was. Look up here, 2 o'clock.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Boy, that motherfucker sick.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage,
I saw you at 20. It was 20 to 6.
And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Who you trying to throw them baby out
about to get started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now.
He's got a man.
Sim, I be forgetting when I be playing these types. You gotta fucking press square. Back that shit down. Fuck.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Oh, all right.
And he's got this down to the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield.
Right.
Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey,
That's why you be playing with the linebacker.
He just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They go play action here on first down. And he's hit from behind and run over. Wow. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
That thing went straight from the field, bitch.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Down right here. Come on, man.
Complete. And this will move
I hate that fucking shit. That small ass fucking pull throw.
The 49ers 24-yard line. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when.
Oh, this ball game.
I don't care if I
That nigga done dicked
interceptions in a
me.
row.
Lord Jesus.
I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Look how he threw the ball. Look how he jumped. Look how the quarterback jump up while he throwing that bitch and everything. Just get all the perfection.
Succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
We talking about the cover athlete.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll take it in.
He changed that bitch at the end. We about to run it.
Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And once again, the Browns are back in front. So now the Browns, they're going to line up and go for 2.
Back. Leo.
Stafford looks to throw again. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
We're going to keep fucking him up.
They tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
I get out of character against nigga like this. They be driving the fuck out of me with this regular offense they got.
Ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They begin the drive with Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I just mic'd him.
1 quarter in the books. 8-3, our score.
Yeah.
Mike is 59. Let's go, defense. I 7. Let's go. 59 mark. Check. 59. I'm coming.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's
cool, bitch. Let's go, bitch. What's Sam? We dig them niggas, Joe.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
That bitch been balling since he got it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Yeah.
They'll run on first down. It's Stevens. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to continue with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
That boy,
Throwing is Stafford.
Come on. Throw the ball, bitch. Damn, man, let me kill that bitch.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down right around the 37.
Yeah, we just sat out there and talked about whole time, the whole damn time we was out there.
For 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely love.
So I try to kill that man, son.
Great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Here's Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Stafford. And Thomas has it. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To the air again, Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost
Pick it up, nigga.
Stafford puts it on the ground.
Fucking right.
Scooped up by the 49ers.
Fucking right.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced
So I said, how you doing?
the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
I'm about to go in about 30, 45 minutes.
In a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
After the loss, here's 2nd and 12 from the 18. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
That's 6.
Top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Yeah, if I need to play in this game, I'm going to just come home.
Once he saw the run develop, that appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd down now. It's Stevens. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
It is a long ride home.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 3rd down, Stevens. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
I turned it over already.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of
Right
it, but you have to
right
be
after I
careful
got
about
to turn it
being
over.
too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here.
Didn't blitz me at all,
the
son.
AFC
Like,
Defensive Player of the Week for his
yeah,
performance.
he just walked straight through my whole
Stacking
play.
games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress as well. And he's going to go down again. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt
Man,
it in this case.
a man walked straight through that thing.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That's your mama, she missed Jarvis, huh?
Returnable here from the 38. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Gators. Get the ball.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Stevens. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Stafford, his throw caught.
That's why I like to play safety, man.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Check. Undercut. Check it back.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Stafford. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Out of the gun, Stafford to the goal line, but it's
ain't got no gangsters over there, boy. Crazy. Oh, he an arrogant son of a yeah.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Look at this man, went offsides for nothing.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
He go offsides at home.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Right. Somebody else get a chance to pay it, boy.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Anybody get no pick six on me? You fucking game be over.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Come on, man. Stop giving the man time to do all that extra shit.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Stupid ass. Let's go. Punch that nigga down, Kittle.
Down to inside midfield.
Look at that fucking play, dude.
Takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using
that's it. That's it. They got one nigga right there.
Nice little gain.
What the fuck I'm going to do with him?
6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
I beat him, I'm good.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
He was waiting for me right there.
Again, it's Williams.
So they don't want to let me make no move on that nigga, son. Every time I get right there, they grab my ass.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
I ain't ran this thing in a long time.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Check 41. He don't know no better. Mike 41,
He'll drop to throw.
Lord!
This is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone.
Somebody who never touched the damn field.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the gain here to the previous
I think it said Jamal Chase who?
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will shrink to 6.
I think I've been running out the wrong formation.
What now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he stopped just
he had a stall
shy
in
of
me.
the 30-yard line.
It wasn't the X Factor stall, it was a stall.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Should be greedy.
Had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for.
That wasn't Jamal Chase.
Get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't
That was Kyle Ford. He like 6'3".
Take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the gun, here's Stafford. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are taught now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Fucking right.
Stafford.
Ran that bitch again. Right now. Pick a nigga so I can pick him. Let's go.
This is going to be intercepted.
Pick a nigga so I can pick him. Whichever nigga you pick him, pick him.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So
keep blitzing, boy. This is going to turn into an 80-yard run.
As long as they did.
They'll try to get
keep blitzing, going to turn into an 80-yard run.
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Broken
Down he
collarbone.
goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
I definitely forgot about that nigga.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. Into a double team. And
So how does this nigga men run with everybody I got, son?
44.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
On first down, Stevens. He's got the first down here inside the 30. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Operating from the gun. Stafford toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field. but, man, his first step is so quick,
Yeah,
too.
man.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Everybody, son, the linebacker, the safety. It don't matter who it is, son, they catching the man.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this.
Shit.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA
Everybody growing up.
Sports.
Watch out. Here, back to back to back to back. Everybody laughing at me. Yeah, they're going to take it.
Busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh, y'all don't know what it's like to raise no child in this era. That's me enough time for this little play to develop. This play always work. Give me a little touchdown. He ain't gonna work though. He too close to the line. He about to burn all my people. Puga, block Puga. And I need you to go. Why you still walking to the line? Come on, man. Dog, you saw that shit? Oh my God, I never seen nobody doing that, son. Check my rear run, son. Check my rear run
And they
up.
will take over at the 29-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run on first down.
Son,
It's Stevens.
I ain't ran that play the whole
5
game,
yards is
son.
the tally on
How that
first
man
down.
knew
That
to
brings
do me
up
all
2nd
that?
and 5. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The Browns on
Yeah,
3rd down.
definitely
They've hit
need
2 for
pick
4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a give right side. Stevens. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
60 outlaw. Clear. Fire.
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
This man really don't never throw the ball where you think he's going to throw it away.
Football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And I feel like my defense playing good, son.
3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Stafford
Right.
steps away to his left. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Well, you're not holding on to nothing Ramsey hit you with.
There and continue to eat away at the
I don't care who he is.
really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing
seeing where this
themselves
man at,
spiral
son.
out of
I
control.
wanna see this man jump
See
this
if they can
motherfucking
get
route.
things back on track.
And this is where
Blitz
Boy, ain't nothing to jump.
goes.
Nigga, they ain't even Miles Garrett. You talking Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett been the coach.
game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Nigga made another Miles Garrett.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Come on.
Back back to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well. 49 yards.
Let's go.
Man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards, first down Niners. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown 49ers. 16-yard touchdown as his guys are back.
This little nigga be scoring, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Boy probably got 8 touchdowns to start playing me.
Right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air.
Come on, man.
Right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
You gonna keep missing that safety, but I'm gonna tell you what they tight end.
Now as here comes the kickoff.
It's all that nigga
This will
named
not be
Charter.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
See you, Bill. Fucking Bill Norton.
It appears
my big white boy.
Roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford finding room at the 30. Throwing the out route incomplete.
This man hit you with a zig,
he's going to get
zag,
this to the
bitch.
40-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop
That's
in front
dead,
of
son.
you.
He ain't getting out, man.
Disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
The longest draw ever. I ain't gonna lie.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw right sideline here is complete.
Fuck, dog.
And all the way
I done pressed that stupid ass fucking run commit shit, dog.
A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yo, who the fuck is this guy?
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they
This
hate it for
fucking
several
lineman,
reasons,
dog.
especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt,
Tua?
nothing on it.
Damn.
But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Nowhere
This
to
man,
escape,
McGlinchey
and he
just
goes
looking at the
down.
man.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Son, with all these wide receivers, hell yeah.
His pass caught at the 4. And he is
Boy,
into the
Ramsey ain't allowed a touchdown since I made him. The man just scored on Ramsey.
Touchdown grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Man, got 5
I've been
seconds.
around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the
Like 5 of them
situation.
bitches, like,
In this
nigga.
case, though, I think he's
I
going
be
to make a
sacking the
decision.
fuck out of
He's
niggas on
taking
this
a
bitch.
beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit,
I don't
maybe
get 5
outright
of these
risk of
clips.
injury. They'll drop the throw. And
Boy,
that
look at
one
this
almost
nigga.
intercepted.
Boy, look at this man
Far
shit.
too
Look at this
loose
shit.
with the
Look at
football
this
here.
shit, son.
Nearly a
Look at this
fourth
shit.
kick. And it's
Look how
third
this
down.
man stopped, turn around, and we got the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up the throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Stupid ass shit, man. I'm about to go my fucking head to work. That cornerback?